At Carlswood we take hygiene in general very seriously. We try to have attention to detail in all animal husbandry and all stable requirements here. In regard to our feed, I suppose the feed company first and foremost does its job, and then when the feed comes here to Carlswood we store it in a safe place and we have it tested through the Equine Centre to make sure that our storage is up to scratch. I have two people in charge of the feed room. Together with the vets we work out what feed the horses need. That can be changed as we need to, and we have a written up board of what every horse gets. The reason I only want two people in charge of the feed room is to have consistency, how big is a scoop and all that kind of stuff, to have cleanliness, and really it's very important that the feed house for the horses should be as good as our own kitchen.
Moulds and toxins that build up in stale food can affect many body systems, including the lung, liver, gut, kidney and brain. Contamination of feed by rodent or bird droppings or urine can cause life-threatening diseases like salmonellosis and leptospirosis.
A well-designed and managed concentrate store provides a separate, simple, enclosed, cool, dry and secure area which is tidy, organised and easy to clean. Clean the feed room weekly and avoid clutter, as it will need to be disinfected quickly in the event of a disease outbreak. If feeding straight from the bag, secure it by folding over tightly between uses to prevent spore and moisture infiltration. Prevent spoilage by birds, rodents, wildlife and farm pets by keeping the space clean, tidy and closing the door securely when not in use. Refrain from storing feed loose in large bins, as these are difficult to empty and clean properly. Lodged feed becomes contaminated with mould or bacteria and potentially contaminates newly added feed in turn. If there's a rodent problem, the sensible approach is to feed from the bag in the bin until resolved.
Use different wheelbarrows and equipment for manure, bedding, forage and, if required, for concentrates. Feed barrows and equipment that are used for feeding must be cleaned at least twice weekly. Remove any feed that's lodged in the corners of troughs daily to reduce the risk of mould and mycotoxin development. Do not store equipment that's used for mucking out or any other dirty jobs around the yard in the feed room.
Prevent opportunity for transfer of infection or growth of bacteria and moulds. Clean up any feed spills when they occur and properly store any refuse. Dispose of any obviously moulded feed, and always, as a matter of routine, wash hands thoroughly before preparing for feed time.
Overuse and duplication of additives in supplements also has the capacity to unwittingly cause ill health conditions. Only supplement formulated feeds when deficiencies have been identified or diagnosed.
The horses are only going to be as good as what we put into them, so it's so important that the hay is good quality, that the feed is good quality and that the general environment throughout the barn is of the highest standard. For our horses to perform at the highest level, it's so important the quality of the feed and the forage that goes into them. All aspects of cleanliness and hygiene throughout the yard are so important, and really to get them to perform at the highest level, this is a key factor.